They're just letting it happen.
Well, also,
although,
we had these elections yesterday, and we're in big trouble.
Yep.
Because the Supreme Court has just further gutted voting rights and affirmed, Alabama. Actually, they did an emergency ruling so that Alabama could go ahead and do their GOP redistricting to get rid of the black district. I could not think of that word. It helped Alabama Republicans gain an additional congressional seat this midterms. Justice Sotomayor, if you have time to read her dissension, it's pretty wow. And she's now warning in that dissension of an upcoming extremely chaotic election.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we already know, due to our friend Nathan over at Election Truth Alliance, we pretty much know that they ran those machines. I mean, the evidence is pretty clear that they ran the machines. If you look at the graphs and the statistics he's gathered. That being said, it's not just chaotic. This means this one that just happened, right? She's talking about the one that just happened
yesterday,
right? Because they already had 40,000 people had voted, and then
a lot of people need to re-register.
Is it Alabama or Louisiana?
Their districts are gone and stuff.
Alabama or Louisiana?
Alabama was the one that was just heard on an emergency basis.
Okay,
but there was a case in Louisiana.
Okay, let's talk the overall. Do you understand? And these are these rednecks that claim America. They're always bitching about America. We're American and democracy, Second Amendment. They're the people that bitch. They drive around violating the flag code with it hanging off of their trucks, ripping and shredding. And then they have the balls to go against everything America stands for because these fragile white men are so fucking pathetic that they actually need that. What are black people taking from you, man? I just want to ask that. I saw another thing yesterday. We've gotten to a weird place. A bunch of guys, there's a pride flag in an intersection, and I do a bit about it from another video. A bunch of old white men got together with spray cans, and it was so funny to watch because they painted it's like a 10 foot wide by 20 feet long pride flag. It's Pride Month. It's February. No, sorry. Pride Month's not February. It's not February.
June.
It's June. Is June Pride Month?
Did you miss March, April?
I did. It's February, not Pride Month. It's
February is Black History Month.
Right. That's why. I knew it was one of those.
The shortest month in
I like
the
when white people
year.
go, how come we don't get a month? You have all year, assholes. Shut up. So June is Pride Month. These guys get Krylon spray cans and they start making tiny little lines trying to block it out. They start spraying and it doesn't do anything to the pride flag except look like somebody took a pencil and put a mark on it. It's the lamest. Do you know how gay you have to be to think about gay that much? Like, do you know how gay, like if you're so, do you know how much you have to think about gay to want to go buy spray cans to paint out an intersection? Like that, you think about gay way too much, bro. Don't you think?
Go see Christopher Titus touring now with his new show, Doomed to Repeat. You can see him in Cleveland this week.
Wait, what brought that up?
Toronto, because that's a bit in your show.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland, Toronto, and Detroit next week.
I was saying that.
Let me just finish.
Yep.
Sotomayor's dissent says that we're risking a chaotic election with a never-before-used congressional map that intentionally discriminates against Black Alabamians, that Alabama adopted in unashamed defiance of a prior court order directly affirmed by this court, and that will require officials, this is the important part, to change the voter registrations of hundreds of thousands of voters in days at best, a task that Alabama has previously represented to this court could take months. Because the election's happening.
So we're never going to really know the actual vote count. Do you know that? We'll never know if it's accurate in any way, shape, or form because they've now had to throw out the 40,000. Those people aren't going to vote again, or not all of them anyway. We also, how many are going to get thrown out because the people that already voted, their thing is now registered in a district that's not theirs, so they don't belong to that district anymore. Like and I'm going to say this. I get a lot of shit from people sometimes. They go, libtard, blah, 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 blah. The Republicans have done a great job. First of all, you can't tell me anywhere where the Republicans have done any good job, period. The last great Republican was Eisenhower. I've said it before. He got shit done. But he also helped with social programs and everything. these Republicans, their ideas are so shit. What they want to do for America is so bad that, because they've done nothing. Can you name anything the Republicans have done? Now, when Biden was president, the Inflation Reduction Act, Chips and Science Act, I can just go infrastructure. I can go down. Those are major things. He expanded healthcare, and he did it in 4 years. This guy's now on his sixth year, and he's done nothing. There's no legislation passed except for the big beautiful bill, which gave billionaires more tax breaks. Do you understand how bad that the Republicans know their policies are? That they can't just let people vote, that they have to fuck up every voting law, that they have to destroy the Voting Rights Act, that they have to go get Elon Musk to come in and quote, he knows those machines like no other people, that they have to put ICE on the streets at voting booths. That's what he said he was going to do. Do you realize how shitty your ideas have to be? That you want what you want and aren't doing fucking shit all for the American people. Nothing. The prices are up. Gas. I filled up the Dodge, $175, $175, and now I'm to the point where, why is anybody? I watched this election in LA, and I was like, why did anybody vote Republican? They've done nothing. California's economy, do you know, is the strongest worldwide right now? Worldwide. Because of we had a great Democratic governor who took care of everything. Our budget's balanced for 2 years. And the Republicans have ran it. They've added 25% to our federal debt. They don't have a fucking plan to save anybody. In fact, because of the Republicans and what they did with USAID, 750,000 people have died because of lack of food, lack of medicine. USAID also paid for these countries. We had Ebola tracking teams. And guess what? Ebola is going out of control. You want to bring that up?
This episode brought to you by Mudwater.
Why don't you just give me the old high sign?
I was trying.
I know you're doing this.
My eyes were open.
Come up with a high sign. Let's come up with a high sign.
No, it doesn't work. When I first met you, you would, you say everything. You don't keep anything private. And you would say something that you weren't supposed to be repeating. And I would kick you under the table. And you would say, why are you kicking me repeatedly under the table?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? I
don't do that anymore.
We love Mudwater. If you love caffeine, but you're thinking about getting off of it or just cutting back, this is definitely the easiest way to try it and the tastiest by far. It
fills the hole that coffee that takes, and it actually doesn't make me jangly.
The taste, the smell, the ritual that I love in the morning, but that makes me like, hey, and then crash in the afternoon, or anxiety. He gets anxiety like crazy from coffee.
How many times you say it to me? How many, babe, I'm feeling weird. What's going on? How many cups of coffee have you had?
You'll say, my career's over. And I'll be like,
how much coffee have
you had?
4.
And no water. So this Mudwater, you get the same morning ritual, but you can do coffee, chai, or matcha, but it's got functional mushrooms and adaptogens instead of that full caffeine hit that coffee, chai, or matcha would have. You get kind of a steady energy. You're not going to spiral. So they had their original blend that we used to talk about, and that's cacao, chai, turmeric, functional mushrooms. It's kind of like a spicy hot chocolate.
Yeah. Like a chai, kind of a chai.
Yeah. I love that chai kick. It's like very warm and like, but they came out with this new product. If you love coffee and you just don't want to completely go away from coffee, but you can't handle the caffeine load, they've got this new version that just has less coffee, but still has the good things for you. It's a coffee alternative, made with adaptogens and mushrooms and about 1/7 of the caffeine of coffee. So you get that a little bit of buzz,
and you also don't crash at the when it goes away and have that sleepy feeling. I like it.
So there's 4 flavors: OG, that's that chai chocolate blend, coffee, matcha, and turmeric. So there's something for everybody. Get the starter kit. That's what I love. It comes with all the cool tools and the creamers and all that stuff. Ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Go to mudwater.com/Titus. Get that starter kit. The promo code is Titus to get that. You'll get 43% off. That frother alone, I think, is worth that.
Right.
Up to 43% off, promo code Titus at mudwtr.com. After you purchase, make sure you tell them that you heard about it from us.